You're listening to the audio production of The Power of 1440, Making the Most of Every Minute in a Day by Tim Timberlake with Keith Wall, published by Thomas Nelson and read by Tim Timberlake.
A note to the reader. My prayer as you read through the pages of this book is that you will experience incredible moments, the kind you will look back on and pinpoint as the catalyst that led you one step closer to the beauty and adventure that comes with living out the power and potential of each day.
Forward, read by Henry O. Arnold. What if I told you that you already had everything you need to make a godly impact in the world? You've already been given every single tool that you need, and you've been given 1,144 of them, to be exact. This leadership book will rock your perspective. It will radically shift how you approach each day, and ultimately, it can change your life. In early 2020, I had the honor and privilege to spend some time with Tim Timberlake at a leadership roundtable. We had the opportunity to talk about our lives and how they connected, even though I hadn't known it. Tim shared that his father, Mac Timberlake, had given my book, Developing the Leader Within You, to Tim as a gift in the summer of 1994. We spoke at length about our Savior, Jesus, and Tim also shared about this book, which had been stirring in his heart for a long time. This book has finally come to fruition, and at the perfect time. As Tim shared with me the principles of the Power of 1440, I knew it was special. The Power of 1440 is a refreshing approach to making the most out of the 1,440 minutes that are gifted to each of us every day. This book is practical and relatable, and simple at its core, as only you and I are responsible for making the most of what God has given to us. Tim unpacks how many of us have been conditioned to wake up begrudgingly and go about our days without truly understanding the richness God intended for our lives. Rather than living in the present, sometimes we get stuck in a cynical pattern of depression, anger, fear, worry, regret, or boredom. But we don't have to stay there. Tim Timberlake is the voice we need in this season, a voice of encouragement, change, and possibility. No matter what stage of life you find yourself in, this message will stir something within you. I encourage you to grab a fresh notebook.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?